Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
We did all sort of discover this music many years ago, back in 1960s, 70s, and 80s. We all came to it separately, but we met each other through folk music circles.
It's really a drum with strings on it. It's not wooden like a guitar is. So it has a lot of resonance, and it's percussion as well as melody when you play it. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the banjo was incredibly popular, and the two biggest centers of banjo manufacture were Boston and Philadelphia. So it came from West Africa through the South and then up into the Northeast until everybody was playing it.
Started young playing classical violin, but I really always loved folk music. The funny thing is I always loved folk music, and I always loved music, and I didn't think of the violin. I thought of the violin as a violin. I didn't really think about folk music in terms of being the violin as being a folk instrument. There's no difference between a violin and a fiddle. A fiddle is a violin that has had beer spilt on it.
That's a hammered dulcimer. I'm saying it slow. If you say it fast, it's hammered dulcimer. But it's hammered because you play it with little hammers, little wooden hammers. Dulcimer is from Latin. It's from dulce, means it has a sweet sound. It's an instrument that was extremely popular back in the 1800s, 1700s, and actually has been around for at least 2,500 years. In India and Iran, they play santur, it's the same instrument. In Greece, they play zanturi, same instrument. In the Balkan countries, cembalum, same instrument. In the early 1900s, music changed a lot. And then you got the basses and the guitars and the drums, and suddenly dulcimers were out. That big folk music revival in the 60s and 70s, and the people who were getting more into the genuine traditional music rediscovered the dulcimer and started learning how to make them and play them again. And now you can buy one if you want. You can find dealers online, get them. They're really not that hard to play, but one does need a lot of patience because you have lots of strings to tune.
Now get ready for your do-si-do. Pass by right shoulders. And then two hands to your partner and turn around.
It's wonderful for the old-time traditional music that we play. Two of us can just go out and play a dance, and the accordion provides a lot of support, and we'll usually have the fiddle leading. So we can get a lot of use out of it, and I just think there's so much you can do with it. You can play it very sensitively. You can make it silly. Just love playing it.